Hey friends, Kevin here, your Sacramento Stockton area realtor and lender here with this week's weekly real estate report. Now, you may notice I don't have a dog with me this week. I know they're in the other room. A little shy this week, I guess. So it's just me. Hope that's not a huge disappointment for you. But if you like dogs and you missed the last 2 weeks, go check that one out. Anyway, let's move over to the chart and see what is happening this week in real estate. Well, let's take a look at our pending sales because it has continued to go down, 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 which is normal for this time of year. But we are at an all-time low since I've been keeping records now for 8 years. I've been doing this. And we are all the way down here under 2,000 pending sales this week, 1,823. Lowest it has been in the 8 years I've been doing this. About an average for for December is, if we go back and look at 3,000. So it's not like it's terrible. It's just low. Inventory dropping. Again, very normal for this time of year. I expect to see that turn around right after the holidays and start going the other way. But let's talk about what prices are doing right now. Well, our median list price is actually going up a little tiny bit the last 2-3 weeks. I believe that has something to do with the fact that there's little inventory. Rates have gone back down. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's take a look at what's happening here with what is actually selling. Now, last week we had a huge drop in the median sold price. This week we're back up. We'll see what that data ends up being by the time we get around to next week, but it is back up. It's really not dropping off like you would think. Again, for the reasons that I mentioned just a little bit ago, low inventory, rates are going back down. Still a lot of home buyers out there have been waiting to get a home, and now is their chance. So they're out there buying. All right, what else do we have here? I want to talk about chart 2 real quick for a minute because I brought it up a time or two. This right here is our price reductions. And note that we had some massive amount of price reductions per week. We went up to 2,351 price reductions in 1 week, and that has fallen way back down. We're only at 448. Well, two things. One, there's just not a lot of inventory, so you figure percentage-wise, we're still kind of up there. But I believe that more and more agents and sellers are listing their house at a more realistic price, although we can go back to chart number 1 and see that the median list price has gone down, but it is pretty much leveled off there. It hasn't come down too much. But something else to point out are expired and inactive listings. That'd be the dark blue and light blue. Those are homes no longer on the market. There are a lot of people who have not sold their home, who have just given up and taking it off the market. They couldn't get the exceptionally high price that they wanted because prices have gone down, and they've said, hey, rather than keep dropping the price, let's just take it off the market, probably through the holidays, and then bring it back after the holidays. All right, moving on to rates. Well, hey, Merry Christmas to you because rates continue to go back down. So like I was mentioning the other week, we peaked out at about 7.08 according to Freddie Mac. And every single week we've seen a price reduction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row now, we've had rate reductions coming down. So Freddie Mac is reporting that this week the average is 6.27, which, depends on how you look at that. Yes, it's come down from the 7.08. So, hey, rates are down. But if you're used to the 2s or 3s and now we're in the 6s, rates are still up there in the 6s. But if you're old enough to go way back in time, you would know that 6% is historically actually a very low rate. When we talk about, your parents, grandparents may talk about rates that were back in the 18%, and they felt good about that. So anything less than 10 was fantastic. So overall, not bad. Well, that's it for me. And that'll be it for the rest of the year. So I will see you here next year. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thanks for watching. Bye.